So what's the worst brand out there? Like, just say it.
Ford.
Fix or repair daily?
Ford and
Over rebuilt Dodge?
Yeah,
Ford and
Dodge.
Mopar. Dodge,
Mopar,
Chrysler, Jeep,
yeah.
terrible.
So don't buy a Ford, don't buy a Chrysler, don't buy a Jeep.
Well, so that's the thing. Like, every brand has like good cars and every brand has bad cars. I would say Mopar right now, I don't even think has a good car out. Like, I can't
So
think
what
of
is
a single
Mopar
one.
exactly? It's
Dodge,
Dodge,
Chrysler, Jeep.
Chrysler.
Dodge
Which-
Chrysler Jeep is Mopar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which
They
I
don't-
think they just got bought through technically Stellantis.
Yeah.
So
bought 'em?
Stellantis, which is out of Europe, I believe.
It's one of those big automotive umbrella
FC,
groups.
which is Fiat. Fiat, I think, is their big
That's
overall.
Fix It Again, Tony.
Yeah.
My dad used to come up with all those.
All the acronyms, yeah. But I mean, you know, I would say
won't
for
tell you Pontiac.
the amount of
right.
really, yeah.
I think you guys know.
Classic.
Yeah. But I would say in the pool of the manufacturers, I would say Ford and Mopar or Stellantis have the largest number of issues across most of their products.
Yeah.
Now, of course, diesels are much more reliable. They don't make them in small applications, although they are starting to make the eco diesels.
Why,
which
why
are
are diesels? Okay, I had nothing but problems with diesels. With the tow truck company, like the turbos would always go out. They were the most expensive to fix.
Well, if you maintain them properly, but that's one of the big
you
problems
got
we
DEF.
see.
and so, DEF is a big
That's
problem.
a whole other layer of stupidity
Yeah.
with the diesels, but
What is that for?
It's the Fed
Emissions.
boys,
It's the
EPA
feds.
oh,
stuff.
this is an EPA bullshit.
Yep.
So you didn't need DEF until a law came around. So
Yeah.
what does it do?
It's just an injector that is in the exhaust system that it sprays.
It just knocks down, I think they call it the
sprays
hydrocarbons.
urea into the exhaust, and basically it knocks down the sootiness of the exhaust.
So you're adding a chemical
Yep.
to
so that instead of going into the air, it
It's-
soaks into the ground.
And let me tell you this, the chemical, when you pour it in, it smells straight cat piss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Straight up. Nasty.
I got it all over my hands.
It crystallizes
It crystallized
into
on
white.
your hood.
Yep.
The injector.
I'm guessing it's
blocks-
good for the. You can dump it in the ground because it's good for the.
Yeah, right.
environment.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what they tell us.
Yeah, that's what they tell us.
Well, the government would never lie to us, guys.
No.
Exactly. Yeah, no, DEF
Canceled.
systems are nothing but a extremely pricey gimmick. They're always expensive to fix, especially if it's the actual DEF collector, which is similar to a catalytic converter. You're talking
Yeah.
$5,000, $6,000. The entire
Can
system
be,
in
yeah.
itself, $10,000, $15,000. So.
Wow. God.
And they're rife with issues. Either the pump is bad, the nozzle clogs up. Like our Sprinters are 3.0 V6 Mercedes diesels.
I have one of those.
So,
I have
yeah.
a Mercedes Sprinter van,
Yep.
which is for sale right now. Not because of the DEF or anything
Yeah,
like
right.
that. I just don't ever use the damn thing.
Yeah, no, they're wonderful trucks.
Yeah,
I love the Sprinters.
Other than some minor electronic issues, I like mine.
They're great, but the DEF
Mine's
system.
under warranty though, so I haven't had to touch it.
Yeah, the DEF
So would you-
systems are issues on every manufacturer has DEF, whether it's Dodge, Ford,
Yeah,
Mercedes.
07 and newer.
They're all
Because it was
issues.
technology that was forced on them. So why is the diesel better than gasoline, in your opinion?
Well,
way-
first thing, it doesn't run on timing chain or belt. It's all direct gear drive in the timing system. So that in itself, that's like one of Ford's biggest issues is timing issues when it comes to the non-diesel motors. So it's all direct gear drive. You have no chain, you have no belt. So if it's the slip, it's going to have to literally shear
Well,
the
it's
gears,
also
which
way
doesn't
more
happen.
efficient. You get more power out of less displacement, uses less fuel theoretically. It's just all around. Other than emissions, it's all around. It's just a better engine. better
Nowadays,
performing.
since COVID came along, a lot of people now are realizing diesels, of course, they cost a lot more, but
they don't have very good horsepower.
yeah,
either. That's
they're
it.
usually more powerful. They surprisingly can
Torque-wise.
get better gas mileage, which a lot of people don't realize. Like some of the semis out on the truck get better, or out on the roads get better than some of these small sedans do in gas mileage. So you have
But more expensive to fix, right?
more expensive to fix. Everything's bigger. Everything's heavier.
A lot of it's just because since they don't break as often, people aren't buying. It's kind of a supply and demand.
Right.
People aren't buying the parts as much, so they charge more for them.